And so what that does is it ostracizes people. It makes them the outsiders. Whereas if everybody just said their pronouns or included their pronouns in their bio, then nobody has to feel like they're an outsider.
Is that pronouns which aren't assumable are basically a complete waste of time. Why does it hurt to be referred to by the wrong pronoun? There's no venom in the word itself. The only reason it hurts is that when someone uses a gendered pronoun, it carries a payload of information about their mental model of us. That they think of us differently than we think of ourselves, that's what's triggering the social dysphoria. Afterwards, when we correct them and they start using the pronouns that we prefer, all we've done is enter a collective fiction. Their mental model is still just as incongruent with mine as ever, but I get to pretend otherwise so long as they don't directly tell me about it again.
I'm talking about a model that attempts to reduce the amount of othering or outsidering that takes place. And I'm asking you, what's the better solution? And you didn't give a better solution. You just said it's too much of a burden and only the people whose pronouns don't fit the assumption should have to do it. Well, how does somebody know if the assumption is going to be wrong? I'm going to put my pronouns in, not because I think anybody's ever likely to get them wrong, but because that conditions the rest of society to say, let me think about this. Let me make sure that I'm not othering and ostracizing people. I'm asking what a potential better solution would be, and your potential better solution is to turn the whole fucking world upside down. I don't know what fantasy world you're living in.
This use of pronouns is, in my opinion, completely aesthetic and has no relation whatsoever to social dysphoria. If you can't assume my pronouns, perhaps because you didn't even know those words before I told you, then your use of them carries absolutely zero information about your conception of my gender. The only thing it tells me is that you agreed to enter this fiction with me, and any influence that this has on my social dysphoria is either misunderstood or a complete placebo. The sting of a misplaced pronoun is at least genuine. If you can't assume my pronouns, then really, what the hell is the point?